Hey everyone, and thanks for stopping by. So in this video I'm going to go through the Kotobukiya green figure. So I've got red, green and oak. I've covered red previously, but in this video it's going to be just on green, also known as blue to everyone in the Western world. So giving you just a moment to look at the packaging for green. So similarly it uses the half grey and half green, in this case colouring of the theme of the box, and then the logo, and the same sort of large window to see the figure which is inside, plus Eevee in this case too, which looks very, very cool. Moving on to the other side is just a cutout of the Pokeball with this time the green text, relevant text for it. And then on the reverse side, similarly to red, you've got an illustration, a photograph of the figure of green and Eevee, and then the mention of who the sculptor of this figure was. And then you got an illustration on the reverse side of green and Eevee, which looks cool, and again similar to the one that was on the red packaging. On the top side, same thing, is a cutout of the Pokeball, and then on the underside is just manufacturer details. When you do take green out of the box, you'll see the inlay in this case is going to be a light green with an Eevee silhouette this time, which is very cool. Out of the box then is green and Eevee, and I just want to show you the plastic bag as well because that's what Eevee comes in. Sadly though, my Eevee did come a little bit damaged. As you can see, the star piece is broken. So the star piece is actually part of his Swift effect piece that acts as the base, and that's kind of broken off on one section of it. It looks like it's a fairly clean break and probably just requires a little bit of super glue to reattach. So a bit disappointing, but hopefully not too bad once I get around to fixing it. Giving you a closer look at Eevee. Eevee looks very, very cool. I do think the paint on the inner of the ears is a little bit flat looking, but the sculpt work on Eevee is really great. I love the open mouth expression. It's really, really nice, clean sculpt that's going on. The base is really, really cool looking. I love the translucency of and using Swift as the effect piece for this base. That's where the broken piece is as well, just on this side. So hopefully I can fix that later on. But all in all, really, really nice looking Eevee and base. Moving on to green then. So of course, green would be on a green Pokeball base. And then moving bottom up, you can see straight away the sculpt and the paint look pretty good on this guy. Really, really top notch. I have to just say it's quite consistent with what happened before with red. Really nice paint work, really nice sculpt. The expression on this guy's face is really cool, captures that kind of confident, smug look to him really nicely. Nice details to his pendant and the badge on his shirt too. So overall, really, really nice clean sculpt that Kotobukiya have done with this figure. They're really good at doing clean sculpts in general, I feel, not just with the Pokemon figure series, but a lot of their previous figures too, whether it's anime or Marvel Comics, things like that. Really nice clean sculpts. So I'm going to show you various kind of angles of green in this video, similar to what I did with red, just so you can see the guy from different views, different angles, different sides, to hopefully sway you to buy the figure maybe. So just to show you as well his pendant again, it doesn't just sit on his chest, it has that nice flowing out effect to it. So it's added detail like that kind of bring this figure alive a bit. Even though it's a pretty static looking pose, it's still quite interesting to look at. I think if you've got this displayed, whether it's on his own because you only like green, or with the other trainer figures in the series, I think this guy really, really looks the part. It's going to be a nice figure to have. I definitely think so. But I have to say again, the paint on this guy is really nice. I really like the pants especially. It's just that kind of denim look that they've really captured really, really well. His shirt looks pretty good too as well. So all in all, I think it's a really nice figure. It's going to complement red. Now green and red together, you can pose them how you want, side by side, back to back, facing each other and so on. And they look great together. You can see right here, they're captured nicely. The essence of green with his Eevee and red with his Pikachu captured really, really well. But then putting them together with Professor Oak as well, since that's how you would start the game, I guess. They look really great together. These are the only three I've got so far in this figure series. I might check out the others, not decided on that yet. Check out Red, which I've unboxed previously, and then after this I'm going to also unbox Professor Oak and do a video on that. So I'll see you in the next video.